We right here, mama. We right here. Two black mothers. Hey, y'all. Hey, family.
It's your girl Nanci Dru.
And MamaCie.
And we're back with another live episode of Two Black Mothers. Make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and share.
Yes, she's choking. Make sure you, and don't forget that notification button. And leave your comments down below. We'll be sure to get back with you. And
What is she choking on?
I don't know, but lately she has been doing that.
She might be reverse sneezing because the dogs do that, and the vet said that's a reverse sneeze.
Oh, reverse, but she must be sneezing a lot. Well, she did just come from outside too, so
yeah, they be reverse sneezing. When they were smaller, we took them to the vet, and they was like, "Oh, that's a reverse sneeze. It's okay."
She does. She's been doing that a lot lately.
Her throat itching.
She needs to do something about that. All right, we are live today. Why are we live today and not tomorrow?
Because you have chosen to take tomorrow off.
Yes,
that is why we are live today.
Yes, there goes Isabella. She's alive.
She's better.
I told her she just had to sneeze, and then she's gonna put her hand out like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Yep. It's really smart. A little smart little dog. That gets on my nerves.
Well, yes, that is why we are live today.
Thanks for listening. Where you driving to? Me and I. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going?
Where you going?
Where you going? They be everywhere.
What do we have for today?
They just came back from a cruise. Did you all do the boots on the ground on the cruise ship? Did you do the boots on the ground on the cruise ship? We're going to learn that so we can do it on our cruise ship. Home. Oh, they was out in these streets, out in these Atlanta streets. What's going on in Atlanta this weekend? What's going on in Atlanta? Mardi Gras is not going on in Atlanta. Is Mardi Gras this weekend?
Mardi Gras was on this past weekend, and you talking about in Louisiana?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this past weekend.
Yeah. It's late. I thought it used to be the 22nd and 23rd, like that weekend.
I don't know.
But you know, Easter must come late this year.
Yeah, it's leap year.
Yeah, is it a leap year? No, it's not.
It's not a leap year.
28. Wait, last year was a leap year. Sorry. I guess that's why we're behind a day. Nah, we was celebrating.
Our time is gonna change on Sunday.
We was on nothing but white. Oh. No boots on the ground. White people been doing boots on the ground now. It don't cross over. Them white people are doing it. They doing it ass backwards, but they doing it.
They definitely doing it.
They doing it. Okay. Are they gonna be on Carnival in July? Okay.
Which one? In July.
We going in July. Which one? Which one? Hopefully you going with us, but we're going on the 6th day. Okay. What are we talking about tonight? Are we talking about true crime? Did you find some true crime?
I don't have any true crime I really didn't have anything. Today is Thursday. Did I have what happened?
True crime.
Okay. I'm gonna give you some true crime. Start us off with Netta rapping.
Who rapping? That is a crime. That is a crime. If Miss oh no, she's like in the studio rapping. Oh my Lord. No, Mom, we not going live tomorrow. I have an event tomorrow that I have to attend. It is the short man's birthday tomorrow, and so we are going out to celebrate his birthday. Short man.
Who is it? Oh, okay.
Yes. Hey, Mama. Yep. Hey, Mama King.
Yes. It's Sammy's birthday tomorrow. Okay.
It is Sammy's birthday tomorrow, and we're going out to celebrate his birthday. Is this a new video? It's a new video. It's Thursday. Today is Thursday, March 6th.
Is what a new video?
This is a new video. This is a new live. Just tonight, we're going live tonight. We usually go on Friday nights, Chieko, remember? But tonight we're going early because tomorrow we will not be going live because it is Sammy's birthday. And we're going to have dinner with Sammy tomorrow.
Are y'all going to a restaurant?
Yes, we are. You're loud over there. Yes, we're going to a restaurant.
Okay.
Hello, Chieko. Yes, hello, Chieko. I'm tired. She's tired. Okay, that's fine. Sorry. That's no apology necessary. We explained it. Yes. Tell the short man I say happy birthday. I will.
Yes, tell the short man we said happy birthday.
We will tell the short man that you said happy birthday and you didn't cuss him out this time. She cussed him out the other day.
He probably deserved it. Mama don't do no wrong. If she cuss you out, it's because you did something. That's right. One thing I'm gonna do is stick beside Mama Evelyn.
Because she will cut you if you don't.
Exactly.
He said it again. She does no wrong.
No wrong. Not in my book.
Did you hear that, Chieko? Did you hear that?
Say go.
What she says go. What Mama Evelyn say goes.
And if you think it don't, you better watch your back.
Because she will cut your ass. Okay. She'll get him next time. Yes, you will get him next time. Yeah, see? Yeah. She does no wrong, huh, Nanci Dru? Okay.
I'm sure he's going to do something by then to deserve it. So that's what I'm saying. She does no wrong.
Like what?
Anything.
Mama be cussing people out because there he go. There he go. There go the short man. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mr. Blue Man.
Birthday. We was just talking about you.
Mr. Blue Man need to redo his picture because he is bald.
Oh, he does have a lot of hair on that picture.
Yes, he is bald now. He needs to redo that
about
picture.
30 pounds lighter now. Yes, he's bald and 30 pounds lighter. And Chieko says she pleads the fifth. Damn Skippy. Talking about cutting you. She will cut you. Yes. Happy birthday to Sammy.
I remember the true crime for today now. Remember it was Gene Packman. Is that his name? That I told you the whole family.
Yeah, the celebrity that everybody, even the animal, passed away.
Yes.
Did we figure out what happened? Did you send it to me?
We don't know what happened, but I did send it to you.
Okay, let's go into the video and we will do Netta on the back end.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? All right, you guys. So as you know, there is an investigation into the death of legendary actor Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy. So Gene was 95 years old and Betsy was 65 years old.
Gene was 95?
Yeah.
He was 95?
Gene was dead anyway. What do you mean? 95. He just died of old age. It wasn't no foul play. Oh my. That's no foul play. What happened was everybody in the house had been together so long. Gene died. His wife was like, oh hell, he dead. She died. The dog was like, who gonna feed me? He died. That's what happened. Everybody was together so long. I had no idea Gene was 95. Now,
I didn't either.
Morgan Freeman said, that's a dear friend of mine. I should have knew then that he was old as dirt because Morgan is old too. But 95 was way past the limit.
Oh, okay. So what had happened was my mom called me. Evelyn called me. Sammy answered the phone. And she like, who the hell is you saying answering my daughter's phone? So she cussed. And then Sammy was like, oh, hey, Miss Evelyn. And she said, who the fuck are you? And it just went on from there. And she cussed him out. But anyway, let's go into Gene and being 95. I had no clue. He was 95. His wife was 65. He was old when he married his wife. Was born. His wife was born. He was old then. But okay.
Years old. So there wasn't so much speculation about Gene's death because we know he was 95. He had a pacemaker. But there was a lot of speculation around Betsy's death and the death of their dog. So they.
Do you see the comments? Did you read this before you just said that? That's what you just said.
I think that's what happened. I mean, he was 95. It was no foul play.
They settled in this beautiful home, y'all, in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And this home is isolated from everything else. A lot of people say that some actors move out into this area in order to get away from the fame. But this is where Gene and Betsy were sadly found deceased. So we know that the groundskeeper or maintenance worker went to the home and saw them through a window and saw that they were deceased. So he called 911. So 95-year-old Gene, he was found in a mud room next to the kitchen. And he had his cane and sunglasses nearby, making them believe that he might have fell. Betsy was found in a bathroom and she was found laying next to a space heater, but also laid out on the sink and on the floor were pills. So they haven't come out to say exactly how many pills it were, if some were missing, but they did say it was a combination of prescription pills like high blood pressure pills and some Tylenol. So the couple also had dogs. Now I know that there was a misconception that there was only one dog and the dog was found deceased. But you guys, there was more than one dog in the house, but there was one dog that was found deceased in its crate. So there was obvious signs of decomposition in Betsy. Discoloration, they're saying that her skin had changed, making them believe that she had been dead for a while. So Gene, he had a pacemaker, and that pacemaker had an event about 9 or 8 days before they were actually found. And they believe that that event might have been cardiac arrest.
Okay.
Meaning that they could have been in that house for over a week deceased and nobody knew. So where's the family? Did anybody go check on them? How did anybody not know that they were deceased for that long? So Gene Hackman had 3 kids, but these 3 kids was for his previous wife, Faye. But Faye has been dead for years. So from what the kids are saying, they hadn't heard from their dad in weeks. Looking at articles and stuff, it was some things going on with his relationship with his kids, but I don't know in depth what was going on, so I'm not going to touch on that. Now, as far as Betsy, from what I'm gathering, her mother lives in another place. And she's saying that she hasn't heard from Betsy in 4 months. She knew something was wrong, and she feels like something has been going on longer than a week. Now, let's get into what some causes might have been. Some people pointed out that this might have been carbon monoxide. There was no carbon monoxide found in them. Both of them tested negative. So y'all, when I looked at this case, I instantly thought that one of them passed away first and the other one found the other person. And I believe that one of them might have passed away from a broken heart. Now, I don't know who found who, but I don't believe they died like at the same exact time, especially since they were found in different parts of the house. Now, since they found pills and other things scattered around Betsy, I'm wondering, did Gene suffer from cardiac arrest and Betsy found him? Or could Betsy have been dealing with some things and maybe Gene found her and then he suffered from cardiac arrest?
I would think it's
so. As far as the dog being found in the crate, I'm thinking that maybe this might have been an older dog. Maybe the dog hadn't eaten since both of them had passed. There could be many other factors as to why that dog passed away. Now, y'all, Betsy was a classical pianist when she met Gene. She is very talented. And as we all know, Gene was an Oscar-winning actor. My heart goes out to them and their family, whatever happened, because y'all, regardless of the fact, this is a very sad case. Now, I'm going to keep you guys updated as more information unfolds. Comment below and let me know your thoughts. What's up, everybody? All right, you guys. So as you...
Well, like we said, one died, the other one died, and the dog starved. That's what happened. Because.
But what about the other dogs that wasn't in the crate? They didn't starve. They ate. They was able to eat some food. And you would have thought the other dogs would have bought the dog in the crate some food, so he wouldn't have died from starvation.
Well, let me tell you something about my dog's health. If one of them locked up, they ain't worried about it. You locked up, I'm out. They ain't worried about it. So whoever locked up would die with my dogs. They not gonna go take you no food. Now, Blue is able to open his cage with his paw, so he might let you out. but you're gonna have something in the cage he won't. If you got a bone or something, then he know how to open the door. But the mother too.
Yeah, I think Isabella would have tried something. I don't know what it was, but Isabella would have got out somehow.
Now, I think maybe the pills make me believe that it's either or. Either he had a heart attack and she said, "Oh, I can't live without him," and took the pills, or she was already going through something like she said. She took the pills and it gave him a heart attack, and it took a whole 9 days before somebody noticed that they was laid out in the house.
Well, his cane was beside him, and his sunglasses. Maybe he was on his way out the door
and had a heart attack.
And had a heart attack.
And then she got up and came and looked for him and seen him on the floor, deceased. But I would think you would call 911 just to see can he make it. I think he seen her take the pills and was on the floor. And he thought he was gonna go get some help.
Yep, go get some help.
Why did he grab his shades?
Or maybe he had the shades on, but why did he not call 911?
Right. Nobody called 911 for nobody.
So it makes me think it had to happen all at the same time. Somebody
maybe they had
the house.
Maybe they had a pack and was like, he was like, you know, I'm 95. If I go, what you gonna do? And she like,
what
I'm gonna
go. What pack is that? The fuck? No pack of mine. I am not.
It's we going out together pack.
No, we're not. We not. This is not Romeo and Juliet. We're not going out together.
He was 95. She might have said early on, like, you know, I can't live without you. You know, when your time come, I'm going.
First of all, she is 65. He's 95. She knew damn well she was going to live without him eventually. She knew that. So there is no pact to be made. We're going to live well. I have a good life insurance policy on you. We're going to be fine.
She was depressed.
It had only been a couple of days.
The dog had died, and they both were so distraught that he had a heart attack that the dog was dead, because that had been his dog for 25 years.
And he left it in the lock crate? Like, if I see my dog is having a problem, I'm not going to leave it in the lock crate. I'm going to take you out.
Okay.
I think it was foul play. It's just no way that I'm seeing your pills and not dialing 911. It is no way that I see you on the ground passed out and I'm not dialing 911. I'm not going upstairs, going all the way upstairs to take some pills. I'm not doing that.
If somebody would have dialed 911, then I would have said that, you know, somebody fell out first. But like nobody called 911 is kind of weird.
He was still alive. So
wait,
I know a lady who died.
May have been able to call. May have not been
lying behind. So she found
who found who?
Yeah, who found who? And he was still alive. So you telling me he was playing possum and her died behind him? But
they was laying next to each other.
Because she said he was still alive. So she thought he had died, and then she had a heart attack.
Like your mind.
See, that's some bullshit. No, see, that's why you don't get disclosed. Be like, you shake it, you shake him a little bit. You call 911, and I get it. Maybe you can't, but you do something. Don't just give up. Don't just give up.
Well, I guess we'll never know because they have.
Yes, he was still alive. And he fell.
So how did the police come? If he couldn't call 911?
I mean, somebody probably called later on because they didn't hear from somebody and do a welfare check.
Nevertheless, we'll never know because they have called this natural causes.
They already caused the
they said it's no foul play.
Damn. You're extremely loud over them dishes.
I thought the dog was working.
No, it was the dishes.
Oh, dishes barking.
That's just sad.
But I also sent you.
Way to go.
I also sent you that the Draco covering that they called off the search for. Oh boy.
What's this, in Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
That man got away with murder.
Mm-hmm.
He got away with murder. He got away. Let's go into it.
All right, you guys. So I have been getting comments asking, are there any updates in the case of Gary Jones and Jocelyn Wilson? So as of today, they have called off the search. Now, the reason they called off the search indefinitely is because of the weather. So y'all, today marks 22 days since all of this first unfolded. So as we know, they've had helicopters, drones, they have dive teams, cadaver dogs. There have been no signs of Gary. Now, at one point in time, the cadaver dogs did alert to this area, and the divers, they searched that area thoroughly, but they did not find anything. They haven't said anything else about an autopsy on Jocelyn, but they did come out to say that they are trying to crack her phone codes. They are trying to access information to go inside of her phone to see.
Pause. They are trying to crack her phone calls. You know good and damn well you don't need to try to crack somebody's phone phone. It is too many tech people in this world today.
Well, you know, on First 48, they do the same thing. They have to send it away to get it unlocked on the First 48.
Yeah, but you don't try to crack it. You do. You send it away. We in Atlanta. They don't get.
Wait a minute. Now you remember that he is the FBI, the coroner, the homicide. He told you that he got to run the whole town.
He do have to run the whole town because this is.
He ain't got nobody to crack the phone. He got to try.
No, he needs to call. He needs to call his neighboring county, which is Fulton County, who has tech people in place to get their phone unlocked. Who are they trying to fool? Gary done got away with this murder. This man is gone. And they trying to crack a phone code. Come on now. You don't have to.
His granddaughter to try to crack the code because he ain't got time right now. He still gotta search the area. So that's why they trying to crack it.
They're not trying to crack a code. They're not trying to crack a code. They trying to stall some more crap because they're not trying to crack that code on that phone. You don't have to crack the code on the phone. And if, first of all, if it's an iPhone, it's disabled for 20 years by the time they finish cracking the code. Because you know how it goes disabled.
They gonna be like,
you gotta wait 5 minutes. You gotta wait 10 minutes. You gotta wait 2 hours. Now you waiting 4 weeks to try to get in because you don't use the wrong password so many times. You don't have to do that. This is a murder case. This is a homicide. This is, what do they call it?
Well, he hasn't called it anything. He's called it a search.
Whatever.
A rescue attempt. That's what he think that
you can do. Whatever. You can hook up their SIM card to another phone. Especially if it's an iPhone. Well, no, you still got to have their cloud information. You still have to have their cloud password to pull up their cloud. You know?
Nevertheless, Santa don't know how to do
that. No, Santa does not know how to do that, but he has a team. Fulton County is right beside him.
Did you see a team with him?
He was a team. That's what he said. Mm-hmm. But this case is national now.
I'm telling you, he probably ain't never had a case like this. You know, those small towns that never have any homicides and stuff like that. They don't know what to do.
I know, because see, they thought this was what's the lake up there, Lake Lanier, who have a unaliving every 3 days, and this is Lake Oconee. Lake Cohoney, Lake Oconee. And this is their first one in decades. He been the mayor, or who is he? The coroner,
the sheriff
in
the homicide team.
This is a homicide. So this is a homicide who have reached national news. Go to Fulton County. Fulton County is right beside him. Get them to unlock this phone.
Well, Fulton County ain't gonna volunteer because they got enough crimes of their own. So he gonna need to call and request some backup. Otherwise, they ain't worried about it because this man been missing 22 days and nobody thought to go to her house, go to his house, crack her phone.
They're trying to crack the phone.
Just now.
They're trying to crack the phone. They can't get in. They don't know the password.
22 days later, let me tell you something. If my husband take me out on the lake and I'm missing, you better advocate for me to have that phone cracked in 24 hours.
Yeah.
24 hours. Especially, they said it was clenched in her hand. Like, for you to die like this.
Better yet, see, people frown upon this. My kids know my password. So if something happened to me, they know the password.
I don't think she had no kids.
Did she had no kids? Damn.
You don't either. Yeah, they ain't saying no kids.
Well, I'm bad with password. Everybody knows my password because they know I will forget it. So everybody knows my password. The neighbors found them. And he was just a few days later. So he didn't pass away from starving, but the dog did. Let's go back into the case.
See if anything was going on around that time. So we are under the impression that they were going to a restaurant. And there are some surveillance cameras around this area. But from what the investigators are saying, as dark as it was, you won't be able to see that boat because of how small the boat was. So if anything did take place, y'all, it took place out there on that lake and nobody would have been able to see it. So I was able to find Jocelyn's Instagram page, and she took to Instagram on January 1st to detail her and Gary's relationship. So she said that her and Gary met back in 1993 when they both were math majors at Clark University. So they didn't talk for over 30 years. So I'm guessing around 2023, they end up linking back up, and that's when they become official. Now, as y'all know, the sheriff has been making very weird comments about this whole situation and basically making people believe that something else may have happened.
Me too.
Which we actually don't know. All we know is Jocelyn was found and Gary hasn't been found. And as of right now, which is 22 days later, they have called off this search. Now, this is the only update that I have in this case. I'm very curious as to you guys' thoughts. Now, as we know, the only thing that was found of Gary's was his shoes. Other than that, no articles of clothing, no nothing, y'all. No phone, no nothing has been found. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on this case. And my heart goes out to the families. All right, you guys. So I have
this case. We already know this case. We know this case. Gary ass is gone.
Also, to not even see where his phone at. Like, did his phone ever ding anywhere else? Did it leave that lake? Or is it in the water? Like, where is his phone?
What was the last ding?
What was the last ding?
Yeah, what was the last thing? Pull that file. What was his name? Sheriff Gary Coleman. What was his name?
Sheriff
Andy Griffith. Like, what is his name? Because we shouldn't have to be figuring this out. Sheriff Fred Sanford. Like, we should not have to be figuring this out. He should already know this stuff.
We'll play her other one. Maybe my phone just died. Maybe she gonna show him again.
How your phone died?
You know, I'll be able. First of all, I ordered these 3 speed chargers from Amazon. When I say these chargers is gonna blow the phone up, the phone be so hot when you plug it up, it be trying to speed. Now I can go plug it up. 10 minutes is gonna be on 50, but the phone gonna be hot as hell.
First of all, what was the store on Amazon that it came from? Was it overseas? Was it over there? Like the friends over there?
Well, it had to be. Well, it may have been from overseas, but it was clearly around the corner because they came the same day.
So
no, I don't know.
Well, you know, that's you get them people from over there. That's what happened. Okay.
Now, y'all, we have been working on this case since it happened, and I have been doing updates. And today I have an extremely crazy update. Now, they have not found the body of Gary Jones yet, but the sheriff has come out to make some very shocking statements. So the sheriff came out and said, look, I saw some things in Jocelyn Wilson's autopsy that is very questionable, and this has prompted him to do a death investigation. Now, what he also said is he's getting the phone records from Gary and Jocelyn's phone. So the reason why this is so important, y'all, is because if he thought that they just drowned and this was an accident, why would he be trying to get the text messages?
Because we know.
So what's so odd about this is he's still saying that he believes that Gary could be in that water. There is a witness from that day, but this witness was on the shore. And they are saying that they heard this loud wheezing noises that sounded like an engine that was going as fast as it could, which is leaving investigators to believe that he was traveling at a high rate when something took place.
He heard the high pitch of the engine. It was going wee, and he was running wide open.
Now, y'all, I'm confused about this entire case. They believe that he's in the water, but at the same time, he's saying he won't text messages to see what was going on. It almost seems like the sheriff is trying to imply that Gary might have been traveling at a high rate of speed, causing something to happen and making them go over inside of the water. But that still doesn't explain how Jocelyn ended up dead. Now, let's remember she had her phone in her hand. So I'm thinking if there's some type of emergency, she would have tried to call 911. Now, y'all, as of right now, they still have not found Gary. But I think these new revelations in the case is extremely crazy because a lot of people think that something else happened.
We know.
Sheriff Howard Sills told us he saw something in Wilson's autopsy report that has him continuing to investigate this as a death investigation, which many times mirrors a murder investigation.
Now, y'all, comment below and let me know your thoughts on this update.
I
What
thought
do
she
you
was
think
gonna
is
show
going
Sam.
on, and what do you think actually happened?
Look at that second comment.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Second comment. He killed her and made it look like they both drowned.
Yeah.
I just don't see how you would drown holding the phone. I just don't see me falling in the water and still holding my phone. Like, I don't see how that will work.
They found something in the autopsy report. What did you? And the only person they can autopsy was the person body they have. What was wrong with her body that they are still on the search?
She didn't drown.
She didn't drown.
She died from something else. Maybe it was some type of injection he hit her with and threw the needle in the lake. Something.
Because her lungs had air. So they didn't drown because her lungs was filled with air, not water.
Yeah, she couldn't have drowned. I'm telling you, there's no way that somebody would hit the water and hold on to their phone.
And not
another thing I want to know is, did the phone work?
Why wouldn't it be out there where maybe the battery died?
Yeah, but if they plugged it up, did it work? Like if it had water damage, it wasn't going to work.
How would they have an outlet?
Oh, see, they trying to get into the phone. They're trying to get into the phone, so the phone was still working. Well, the phone is still working. It's not water damage.
Right. So if there's no water damage on the phone, that means she didn't drown.
She didn't drown. She wasn't in the water. She was floating up.
He said he was going at a high speed and he heard a wheezing. I just don't know. I don't know. Like I said, it wasn't no fishing pole.
She could swim. They said she could swim.
They said she could swim. Now, why would we go out into the middle of the lake with no fishing poles? What was we going to do?
They was going to a restaurant. That's what she said on the last video.
But how we end up in the middle of the lake?
They was going to the restaurant on the other side of the lake.
Oh, you had to take the boat to get to the restaurant.
No,
okay.
You didn't have to. They decided to take the boat to get to the restaurant on the other side of the lake.
Gotcha. Okay. So they decided to do a little, we're gonna sail across the lake and go to the restaurant.
We missing the key thing here. His shoes was found in the woods.
Right. How did your shoes get over there? Your wallet on the boat, a cookie cake, and I'm on the side of the damn lake holding my phone dead.
Unalive.
Unalive.
Yeah.
They ain't never gonna find him. 22 days. First of all, he knew that this was a little town because this officer moved way too slow. You would not have done that in DeKalb, Fulton, any of these big cities, and it not be a manhunt looking for you. 22 days. He is in Columbia.
They said it's evil, haunted, dark side at Lake Okakona. I know it's an evil, dark side in Lake Lanier. We all know that. But it's over to maybe all
these lakes is towns underneath. That's what they're trying to say. Like even that sheriff said it's like a forest underneath the lake. That's why he said originally
he said because of the tornado that came through or the wind that came through.
No, he said it's a bunch of trees underneath that lake. Because it goes 80 feet deep.
It go 8 feet deep.
80.
80 feet deep.
So he say that it's a bunch of trees down there, so that's why he believes that his body is down there and they just can't see
it. Well, he called off the search, so Gary T has got away with murder.
They ain't going back in there, but I wish he would say, I mean, I guess you keeping it away from the public just in case he out there. I don't know.
He can't keep it away for too long. Eventually, he has to release all the information, right? Eventually, we're going to find out what was the autopsy say on the autopsy.
Where people family at? Like, they ain't said nothing.
Not a thing. Not a thing. All right. Yeah. Well, we'll keep you posted all the way to the end of that one. What's next? That's 2 true crimes. We usually really go into true crime. Let's go into Miss Netta. We ain't seen Netta in a long time. We thought Netta got canceled, but Netta didn't get canceled. She always trying to come back. She's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. She got a rap song now.
I only cook for you. Charge your lunch is ready. I only cook for you. Say I'm whipping in the kitchen. Charles say it's finger licking. You can hear the loud crunch when he bite up in the chicken. Lemonade and punch. Quench your thirst before he finish. Say I'm number 1. I had his back from the beginning. I only cook for you. Charles.
First of all, Charles has abs are no longer there.
Oh, they never was there. You already know they was on top of a marshmallow, so they was not there anyway.
See that gut.
Oh, he said to my, I done gained weight. My abs is gone, baby. They wouldn't know.
You went through all that pain, and your abs are gone.
Well, why they in there like you jamming like
Andy Martin Luther King?
Oh, sorry. Chico said, I was trying to put on here. Chico said, don't ever play that again.
It's not your cup of tea.
Well, you are my enemy sounds way better than that. You ain't my friend. You're my enemy. Sound way, that they just trying to come back. They trying to come back. Poor Charles and Netta. Y'all show them some love because they don't want to go back to work because Charles cannot get his job back. He said they won't give him his job back. So, they wasn't able to move to Atlanta. They still in Phoenix City. Or some part of Alabama. That's close to Columbus.
You know what I didn't know? I did not know that Alabama be having a Mardi Gras. Like, they had a whole parade and they was throwing beads and everything. I need to be at the next one.
So, Mardi Gras was originated in Alabama.
Really?
Yep. Mardi Gras was originated in Mobile, Alabama, or one little town in Alabama close to Mobile. And when New Orleans took over, it became what it is. But no. Yep. Mardi Gras was originated in Alabama. And I should have known because Mardi Gras, to me, you know how I feel about it. I think it's racist. It has a racist undertone behind it. When we went, I felt the evil racist spirit being there. Did you not feel it?
That's just because it just was like,
it was people throwing beads at us at 60 miles an hour, hitting in our face. First of all, we out there begging for beads. When we walk down Bourbon Street, is that the street name? And the people up high over us, and we're begging for beads. Don't throw the beads to us. We got to keep going down to find us to throw the beads to us. They would not throw the beads to us. Is that not racist?
To me, the whole town was like
racist.
Not racist, like
feel like we was enslaved.
It felt like old. I can't think of the word.
Spirit, like
gloomy
Tales from the Hood when the little people came out.
It was like a gloomy town. Like it seemed like it just was underwater, and then the water went down, and we just kept it the way it was. Like it just seemed gloomy.
No, I felt it was racism. The whole Mardi Gras to me was.
Well, I think people that like Mardi Gras, it's the big drinkers, like people that like to be drunk, is who really like Mardi Gras.
Well, it wasn't.
It was overrated. The food was mid. It was nothing over the top for me.
It was nothing for me. I won't ever have to go back. I'm good. I'm good. The men walking like the parade, the guys that was on the horses riding by, they had on hoods.
Did they?
Yes, they had that whole outfit they had on reminds you of the Klan.
I don't even remember the man riding the horse.
I do. In the parade, it was men riding on the side on the horses or on the boat. They had on hoods. That reminded me of the Klan. And then it was men walking beside them carrying torches. You remember the men carrying the torches? They was all black men carrying the torches. Like it was the whole thing. I won't be going back. Let's just
my mind blocked all that out.
The alcohol blocked all of that out.
I don't remember none of that.
Anyway, we won't play Netta again. Let's go into what is this?
I don't know what else yet.
Who is this?
Yandy Martin Luther King. I have a dream that you and Medicis will stop embarrassing y'all marriage on television. I have a dream that you will take Kirk and Rashida with you. I have a dream that y'all will hang it a flat screen. Please. You and Rashida are two peas in the pie. Yashida, Randy. At this point, basically, Jessica's niece, Robin, told Jessica that Mendices was trying to holler at her at the club and he had no ring on and that he DM'd her afterwards trying to see where she was and her whereabouts. So when Jessica went to go tell Yandy, Yandy said, "Oh, I remember that DM. I was the one DMing her. I was acting like I was Mendices." And according to Yandy, the niece is lying and she the one that went up to Mendices and was acting real drunk and aggressive and doing the most. But the part that don't make sense, whether you was acting like Mendices or not, is this. When she asked Mendices, was he married? That man said, "It's complicated." That man had on no ring, so no ring around the rosy, no ring pop, no Lord of the Rings, no nothing, saying that it's complicated. So he opened the door. He said, "Access granted." So why are you yelling and mad at us saying that we trying to break your marriage up when Mendices is saying y'all marriage is a Rubik's Cube? Y'all marriage is AP calculus, very difficult, complicated. Every time Mendices and Kirk get caught up in the rapture of love, Rashida and Yandy try and be Anita Baker, and y'all need to Anita bake y'all husbands. Now Yandy yelling at us and at the TV, "Leave my marriage alone. Y'all always trying to ruin black families and tear them apart." Yandy is giving Toy Story Andy, okay? And unfortunately, the stories are not adding up. When you and Jessica was talking by yourselves, you said that you was waiting on the niece to hit you up, and she hit you up. Jessica showed you the messages that showed Mendices hit up the girl first. Then when you got outside with Mendices, you said that you hit the girl up first. What's the story? And Mendices didn't make it no better. He was looking at Yandy like he couldn't believe that you was lying for him. So I don't know if you telling the truth or not, Yandy. Mendices didn't even want to get mic'd up. Yandy said, "I want to talk to you real quick. Put on the mic." He said, "No, no, no, no. I'm tired of it all. Yandy, it don't taste like candy." And then Jessica White talk about, "Don't do that ever again, Mendices. You don't tell another girl that it's complicated." And Yandy like, "Yeah, tell him. If it wasn't him, then why is she telling him? Like, y'all just telling on yourself." Sick of it. Boo, tomato, tomato. Boo, leprechaun, leprechaun. And Rashida, another one I'm sick of. Kirk wants full custody of Cannon.
I can't listen to this no more. I don't understand. Why is it all like, why do they continuously, they on season 12. How much drama can you have? How much drama can you have? First of all, Kurt and Rashida, they've been cheating since season 1. Like, Kurt been cheating. He got like 12 kids by now, and then none of them Rashida's. I don't understand how much drama can you have. At this point, I think they are on a contract with each other.
Now, she said, "We make money together." And I think that's what it is, that they make money together, so she stay married to him.
Yeah, and she whatever she doing, if she do have someone on the side, she's very quiet about it because she's a gorgeous woman. So
I don't think she got nobody on the side. I think that I think that if she had somebody on the side, they would have been said something.
Yeah,
somebody
probably
would have seen them. It's something. I mean, it's just,
like
he been cheating.
But he's a hot mess. He looks a hot mess.
But it don't take much. I mean, you in Atlanta, you go into these clubs, these bars. I mean, the girl he got pregnant was at the bar. She was a bartender or a bottle girl or something. So you go to these places and they know that you on TV. You may have a little money. It don't matter what you look like. They're gonna be down. So that's why he end up keep cheating. I don't think Rashida's
gonna learn. When is she gonna learn? Well, she ain't gonna learn. Her money going. She have to have a storyline, and her clothes is just not it. The restaurant is just not it. They need.
I never been to Frost.
Mr. Chontai said it was good. Didn't he?
Did he?
I can't remember.
Oh, he did say somebody's was good, but I don't know if it was them. I know he said T.I.'s was overrated. No, it was Bow Wow.
Bow Wow said it was good. Yeah.
Because he reposted it.
No, but I think somebody said that Rashida and them be in there working.
Oh yeah, that was him. Yeah, he did. Yeah. He said it was good customer service and everything. They was in there working.
Yeah. So I guess they need something more than that as a storyline, because at this point it's season 12. Come on, let me find somebody else.
Well, on Channel 2 News today, they said that Candy Burr's restaurant is behind $100,000 and something in rent, and the owner says she has 10 days to pay the rent or they will evict.
So first of all, Candy is a millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't she buy the building?
It wasn't for sale.
She should have found one for sale and bought it. First of all, people only go to that restaurant because it's Candy.
Right.
That's could have been anywhere. No, because the food is mediocre.
Meaty. Oh, no, okra meaty.
Yes. And I eat that same food they cook at the old lady game. So it was going to pop no matter what. But why didn't she buy the building?
I said, I know the Candy got the money. So clearly on the 9th day of this 10 days that she has to pay it, she's going to pay it. But I don't know why she's renting the building.
That don't make no sense to me. And she put it right there in a little hole in the wall. It's right there. Which one is it though? Which one Lady Gang is it? Is it the one on Camp Creek?
I don't know. It didn't say. Well, I didn't see the address on there.
Is it that one too? Because don't they have another restaurant as well? Not just the old
Blaze steak and something.
It may be Blaze. It may be the steakhouse or whatever they have going on.
It's gonna be some news on here. Type it in. Candy Burr's restaurant. I'm sure somebody done posted it. They gonna spread the news on TikTok. I'm dead.
Hold on.
My phone is unalived.
Candy what?
BUR.
But no, Candy what? What are we talking about?
Just put Candy Burr's.
Talking about her house.
Restaurant.
Candy Todd sued. Is that it?
Yep. You can't see.
No, I'm adding it.
Burris and her husband, Todd Tucker, have reportedly been sued for more than $150,000 in back rent for their Atlanta restaurant, Blaze Steak and Seafood. Their landlord, Montego Pacific Inc., filed a lawsuit with the Fulton County State Court claiming that Candy and Todd owed more than $154,000 in back rent for the restaurant. They are claiming that an additional $56,000 due for repairs and overhead fees pertaining to the building as well. Montego Inc. is claiming that the Tuckers have breached their lease, actually charging them an additional $12,000 per month in interest until the debt is settled. We all know that Candy's bag is long, so I don't think her settling this debt is going to be any issue. Neighbors, I'm curious to know what you guys think regarding this. I've seen a couple of people saying she might need to go back to Housewives. Trust me, he has way more than $150,000 in the bank. If she is not paying this, it probably is for a specific reason. But let me know what you guys think regarding this down in the comments, neighbors. Peace.
So first of all, why am I getting charged for damn? Am I still in the place for damages? $50,000 in damages?
It's still open?
Why am I getting what damages? Why am I getting charged for? And when do you charge interest on back rent? If you don't pay,
when you don't pay,
they do that.
They probably do for commercial leases.
You the real estate agent?
I don't have no commercials.
I don't think they can. Well, I think they just want extra money, child, because they know who they are.
Well, I know at the corner theirs is $3,000 a month for rent, and restaurants can't stay there. They be rotating in and out.
You told me you had the seafood lady.
Yeah. So we done had a seafood person, a wing person. We done had a barber shop. We done had a beauty supply store. We done had a Boost Mobile.
Boost Mobile couldn't pay the $3,000.
They left.
They wasn't making no money.
The only thing survived there is Domino's and the Jamaican restaurant. And I believe he got a little extra back there, the Jamaican restaurant.
I'm sure he does.
Yes.
I'm sure he does.
And the gas station. Oh, the liquor store. Liquor store make it, of course.
Oh, I bet they do. I bet they make their profit and pay on time.
Everybody else be in and out. So they probably do charge some kind of extra interest fee, something when you behind. I mean, the beauty supply store lady left. She said, "I can't afford to pay the rent no more."
That's sad. That is so sad. But Candy them can't afford to pay this. So it boggles me that she's behind, but it also boggles me that why didn't you buy the building? Why didn't you?
Blaze as well has mediocre reviews as well. Like I feel like the restaurant industry is not really her strong point. It's not something that she really need to be in because she doesn't take the time to make sure that her chefs execute the food.
Yeah, but first of all, she doesn't take the time to hire chefs. She's hiring cooks.
That's the difference.
Yes.
A cook and a chef is two different things. So when you hiring cooks, the food be different every time, or it don't taste the same. There's no consistency, and it's like her concept was her aunties. They supposed to have the recipes and everything, but you knew they wasn't gonna be up in the kitchen cooking. They damn 70-something years old. Exactly. So she should have been interviewing chefs to be head chefs in her kitchen. Instead, like you said, Lil Ray, straight out of high school, is the cook.
Yep.
And it's not working.
Yeah, it's not. It's
and
not.
You want these top dollars prices. You want the gratuity and all this stuff. Like, I mean, when she first opened, I think shit went viral because they said ice was a charge on the receipt.
Really? Yeah, they need to shut it down because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them. Old lady gang. We went there before 2020. It was 2019. It was not what it was then. And here it is 2025, and it still ain't what it should be now. I'm tired of them. They need to shut it down. We out here put Target and Amazon and Walmart. We need to boycott these people who taking advantage of us because they are definitely taking advantage of us.
Go to your thing, Barbara. Scroll up. We got to scroll up a while. Because I sent you somebody talking about Atlanta. Keep going. Oh, I see a couple videos is missing. And deleted a few people stuff.
They take them down. They take them down. TikTok been taking a lot of people's stuff down now.
Right. Is that him? Who that is?
Frank.
What did they say?
This a cruise.
No, the boy below. What he say?
That was something about Shamar.
We looking for Atlanta. I know it's a black boy.
It's about the eggs. I'm still thinking about them eggs. Why? I'm about to say we're gonna live. Why we have an egg shortage, but not this chicken shortage? I'm still trying to figure it out.
Maybe I didn't send it to you on here.
Well, you need to figure it out. But just tell us what it said.
Oh, he was just talking about boycotting, like you just said, Atlanta restaurants. He was saying, because why I gotta spend $20 to park, then get in there. Oh, you know what, Frank? It was Frank Ski.
I know Frank ain't saying.
Yeah, that's who it was. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was Frank.
Let me go back down. I know Frank as Frank be the main one. First of all, when he DJ at the club, he want us to pay $60 to come and see him to play Doodoo Brown.
Why is it so expensive to support Black-owned nightlife?
First of all, let's stop. What is Frank trying to do? Why is he bald headed?
Because his hair falling out. What do you mean?
No, Frank's trying to dress older, younger now. Frank is like, Frank got to be 60 years old now.
He bald. That hair was probably thin, and I'm telling you, them black men how be going in the middle.
Let me say it again. Why does it cost so much money for Black folk to go out to have a good time? Friday night, I had a free Friday night. I wanted to go see one of my favorite DJs who was DJing early. I'm a DJ fan. I want to keep track. I want to know what's going on. So I go to this club. As soon as I pulled up, $20 a valet. Why? Nobody was there. You got your own parking lot. Why am I paying $20 to park on your parking lot if I'm spending money in your business? Listen, that's a whole nother subject, right? Here's another one. I get to the door, $20. Nobody's there. I go in, it's like 30 people. $20 to get in. I'm $40 in. I go to the bar. I order me an old fashioned. And guess what? Guess how much it costs? You already guessed it. $20 plus a 20% gratuity and taxes. I'm $25. I'm $65 in before anything happens. I sit at the bar. By the end of the time I was there, another old fashioned and an appetizer. And guess what? I'm over $100. Who can afford to do this several nights a week or even every weekend? Imagine if I was with my wife. Over $200?
I tell you what, he ain't lying either, man. I was just in Atlanta yesterday, but Sunday I had a show. And then after the show, we wanted to go celebrate. Some folks had an anniversary, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for a while. So we was going to celebrate the fact I had a successful show. Cool, we go there. We get to this spot. Now, I didn't know where we was going at first. We get there. It's literally 3 cars in the parking lot. And it's like maybe 11:30, 12 o'clock. 3 cars in the parking lot. First of all, it was a booty club, right? Everybody know I don't go to booty clubs. But they went to the booty club. You know what I'm saying? It was their anniversary. But one thing about God, he works in my favor. That man said $30 to park. I said, man, hurry up and turn around. Ain't no way we paying $30 to park and there's 3 cars in the parking lot. And one of these cars got to be the bouncer parking lot. Ain't no way we going in there. And then you get in the spot, no matter where you go, you get these little side behind lamb chops everybody be excited about, and old Cheetos and cranberry or something, and your bill be $48.92. Man, that man ain't told their lie.
Why is it so expensive?
They telling the truth. They telling the truth. And it is Atlanta who is the corporate, who is the hierarchy. It is Atlanta who do this bull crap. And they think it's okay. I say we start boycotting these restaurants who are doing stuff like this.
I'm already boycotted. I do not go any place that I got to pay to park. I don't want to go. Only place I pay to park is at the State Farm Arena, and I still order mine the day before because let me tell you, you will pull up the day of the game and it will say $50 parking. Mm-hmm. You already got to pay to get in the game. The drinks in there is $10. The liquor drinks is $20. The food is $20. And
who came up with the idea to pay to park though? Like, where did that idea come from? To charge me, you charge me to get in your venue. Because you have to pay to get into State Farm. That parking lot, it's owned by State Farm. Why do you have to pay an additional fee to park? Who came up with that's the stupid, you have to park to get in. You have to park. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Why would they do that?
That's like, I didn't go the other night and I had told Eric, like, oh, well, you're going to have to take somebody. So he called his friend. He met him up there. I was like, tell him he's going to have to pay the park if he meets you up there, because if he don't ride with you, they're going to charge him $50 to park. And then you like, dang, I ain't even thought I was getting a free night out. No, not no more, because now they're going to charge you $50 just to park your car. I ordered the day before because it'd be $22 the day before. But you pull up without parking, $50.
You might as well just take an Uber.
Oh, that's why a lot of people do take Uber to places like that. Mercedes-Benz Stadium and places like that because you don't feel like dealing with the parking. I wish back in the day we would have bought a little piece of land over there when we was always in that area and could have been out there with parking.
But it's probably all sold, bought up by the. That's what happened.
Oh no, it was still stuff available over there. When that store opened up. No, I said when we used to be open up.
Oh.
Well, now ain't nothing over there.
Not a thing.
But that's one thing about them. They will go live over there with the junkies and everything. Why? The place is being renovated because they know, oh, y'all about to get up out of here.
We should have as soon. It was what 20. That's to open up in 2013. That's when we should have bought something. We should.
I remember it was when I was looking for houses. I remember going on Zillow and it was a house down the street from the store. They was asking $12,000,
and we should pay the $12,000. We could have made a trap house until then.
To let the junkies live in it till it was time to go. Then be like, 200,000. We'll let it go for 200.
Yep. And we will remove the junkies for you. Okay. We learned our lesson. We need to go find another one that's about to do it because they doing something in Macon. Something is going on in Macon that people are going down there buying real estate for a reason. We don't know what it is, but something is going on.
They building a what's it called? An amphitheater.
They got to build something because we're crowded here. So we have to spill over somewhere.
So like, you know how like before we went to Columbus to see Escape, like Macon will be the location for concerts.
Yeah. Where? Show us, send us the blueprint. Let's find some stuff down there.
There was plenty of stuff down there.
Right by where they're building the amphitheater, and we put some Airbnbs there.
There's plenty of land available in Macon.
Well, let's do it. But until then, now it's time to say goodbye to all my family.
Until we meet again, make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and share.
And don't forget that notification button. And leave your comments down below. You best believe I'm going to get back to you. Especially those ones that have been leaving them negative comments. Try me. Again. But I'll be nice. And we hit 300 subscribers today. Thanks to everybody. 300,000 subscribers and counting. 300 subscribers and counting. 3 million. Peace.